The vicar, his gentle soul, does know all. So, by the way, the reason why we posted, put cauliflowers on top of Enrique's grave is because Marcella absolutely hates cruciferous vegetables. Absolutely hates it. She is so awful to lie to the vicar. Who would lie to the vicar? Oh yeah, a criminal. Hello, Harry. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. Yeah, I think cauliflower is a cruciferous vegetable. Let me put this in here. She hates cruciferous. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling this right, but gosh only knows. She hates cruciferous vegetables. I think that's how you say it. She has got great hair as well too, yeah. Anyway, so here lies the remains of Enrique. Hello, new patron. Yes, thank you. If whoever that was in chat, put your hand up and I'll give you a big old hug. I really appreciate that. By the way, that makes 92 patrons now. We are on the road to 100 patrons. At that point, I will be having a huge party with the patrons joining me on the stream. You'll have to Google that, but I think it means a type of vegetable like broccoli, cauliflower, and vegetables like that are made of heads. You know what I mean? So anyway, she's still talking to him. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up because all she wanted to do was to take a picture of it. And now that that picture has been taken, we can go ahead and delete these decorative items. We're going to put the stove back where it went. We're going to also... oh, by the way, I had put a... Oh, shoot. Anyway, I had put a extra... That you saw some fire coming out, some smoke. I'd added some extra decorative smoke to our fire. So... By the way, pronounced, is this your first time at the Jessa Channel? If it is, welcome. Yeah, it's bad for the air quality. It's gonna make her cough. So let's go ahead and let her finish this conversation. And then she's gonna go to bed. And then we're gonna fulfill this want. Hopefully. I believe they have... Oh! Oh! You guys remember what we were gonna do, though? Last week? That we didn't get a chance to finish? We were gonna simulate building a sliding door, and flippity flip, I forgot to download them. Oh well. Enjoy lurking. But in Discord, several people, and I'll show them to you, posted links to blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Somebody just pull this up on the screen for you in a minute. Because these are important if you guys want these as well, too. And I downloaded Sky's vases, and I forgot to download these. So this... Joe gave me some recolors, but this is the important one. Look at this secret doors from Fiendwald. So this link is already in chat, Chocolate, so you don't have to worry about this one. It's already in Discord. But here you go, desktop for this, desktop mode. These are really cool secret doors. Isn't that neat? 2-story and 1-story from Fiendwald. So we're going to be constructing these. And I like them because they're thinner. And here's, another one with, down here, some more pictures of them. Hi, Jasmine. So we're going to be putting these in, and I'm going to leave the tab up to remind me to download them afterwards. But we don't really need it for this episode. I hope I can kind of make it without it. Because we're going to have her simulate making them. And the way we were going to do that was using a woodworking bench. So we're going to buy her that while she's on the phone. Hello, Anna! Yay! Welcome to the Jessa Channel. All right, so, woodworking. I'm having a momentary head fart here. Excuse me. Mind fart. Oh yeah, okay. So, over here is the door that you get with the game. Nope, it's not that one. It's not that one. Nope. There it is. Very mysterious shelving. So this is, but it's so big. So I'm definitely going to use the ones from Fiendwald, because those are so much easier to download. I mean, to put in, and it's more modern looking, but I feel like it's more important for the story for her to actually have to make this rather than us just, you know, sticking it in here. So the woodworking bench is this one here. Now this is by Dee Dee. Dee Dee Sims. She Googled Dee Dee Sims. She's on Tumblr. She's a very talented and prolific custom content creator. And I love her stuff. I just love her stuff. So we're going to put this here. And what we'll do is we'll have her make a certain number of some item to represent the doors. Making the door. That's all. So yeah, plus also Baby is correct here. Marcella is trying to hide this room so that if the insurance company comes over to inspect, she can, you know, right now there's just a door to it. So he can say, oh, what's in here? Ah, we want this to look like it's not even here. So we're going to hide the whole thing using this door. And when he says what's, you know, there's, you know, I mean, if he were to go so as far as to measure the circumference of the house and know that there's a room back here or something, you know, but we won't go that far with the story. But we will put it right here. And this should work out. Isn't she conniving? She is. She's interesting to play, even though I don't like her, but she's interesting. One thing I want to do here, though, is I want to put... I don't think we have an alarm clock in this room yet. That's an important part of every sim house, is to have the Macrotastics alarm clock. So let's go ahead and put that in as well, too, as she uses more of her ill-gotten gains. All right, let's grab this. A criminal and a family aspiration sim. Maybe she just is egoic and wants kids who have, you know, who fulfill her every whim, you know? Maybe she wants some kids that she can raise to steal for her. So for this one, I think I'm gonna go with my favorite Buggy Boos. Yeah, these small tables maybe? Or should I go with... I mean, I basically am in love with Buggy Boos' stuff, as you guys well know. Let's go with these. I got some gray in here. An off gray. Like that. That kind of works. I don't know how, but it does. So let's do it. Um. So yeah, just to be clear, she's already gotten the insurance money, but she doesn't want them to investigate, because that's another reason why she's keeping. Normally we do have a cemetery. It's at St. Agatha's. But the cemetery is, it's public, and someone could, exhume, put in an exhumation, how do you say it? Exhumation order? Exhume the body? But anyway, she wants to keep an eye on that body. She doesn't want anyone to see that how, badly it was burned, or, see the, she's afraid that they might see that the hands are more badly burned because those were where he was working the machine, or the front of him, or something like that, Anyway, she's just nervous. And when you have a guilty conscience, you can get over, detailed in your covering up, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that is true. That is true. Marcella doesn't know that Declan has seen her. One moment, please. This is St. Agatha's and the Vicarage, which is available on the shop in a variety of different forms, including a journal. But as you can see, right in front of the little house here, the little cottage house, the community hall is what it is now. It's the old vicarage. That's why it's called the old vicarage. It was the original vicarage. Yeah, she doesn't want to put him here as a how do you say? You know what I mean? Not an urn, that's the word, an urn, or here in the graveyard as well too. So yeah, thank you, Angie, thank you. By the way, I'm operating on about 5 hours of sleep, so it's gonna get worse before it gets better. That's for sure. Let's just be real about it. Anyway, yeah, practically no sleep. So Angie is my second in command, and there are times when she's my second brain. Let's go here to electronics and put down this here. We're gonna go for here, this alarm clock here. I don't think we need any lights here. Yay, my husband's home. And do I ever sleep? Normally I sleep, yes, but I needed to get up early for Mara's stream. But yeah, about 5 hours of sleep. And then just on the other side, just to have something to balance out, let's put a little clock here. This is actually one of my favorite clocks, these tiny triangular clocks. And like all clocks in my game, this is a animated clock. I don't use decorative clocks. So as you can see here, see? It is animated along with the time. Okay, so I'm going to have her queue up to set her wake hour. She's really lazy. So I'm going to have her get up at like 10 a.m. She's a night person, which makes me, look bad because my waking hour is normally between 10 and 11. And then I'm going to do this max bedtime. It just sort of scoots them into the bed. And then the other thing I wanted to do is, so she has hung up. She's going upstairs. I wanted to put her, okay, and now I'm going to have her clean up this mess because she feels like it would draw attention to her. The mess doesn't really bother her, I guess. Well, maybe it does. Actually, you know what? I think she might be pretty clean. Let's check her out. Oh, yeah. Because it's really long and it's got that, yeah, I know what you mean, baby. Yeah, she's almost maximum neat, so she should be able to do this cleaning up pretty quickly. She's pretty tired, but we're going to go ahead and have her macro clean, and then we're going to have her go to bed right after. Let's dispose of the evidence. I mean, tidy up. That pile right there was literally like her dude. And then she's gonna have to take it all the way downstairs. I do like that they'll go down the ladder with one hand. Her energy is pretty tanked, so she'll need to sleep. Hello, Kawaii. Let's get that toilet clean. Yep, she's tidy, all right. I know you're pooped. You've had a hard day. Let's follow her. And she throws it on the floor, and I don't know why. Probably because, could she not get to the trash can? No, that wasn't it. Wait, let me see. Which way is this facing? That's facing the right way. Hello, Gabby. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. So, take out trash. All right, well, it's already in her. And she's doing her evening ablutions. The word I'm saying is ablutions. I believe it means the care of oneself, as in bathing or washing. Her evening ablutions. Somebody look it up and tell me if I'm right. Yep. The best place to... Stop, Lila. The best place to ask for help is Mod the Sims. This is not the good place to ask for help. Okay? There you go. Thanks. There you go. And the shower broke, and she deserved that. All the bad luck she has. I love this outfit she has. I'll have to show it to you when she gets out of bed. Thank you. Yay. Awesome, Chocolate. Chocolate, how are you doing, Pumpkin? Each of the team members that you see in chat right now have been with me for over a year. I think they've been with me for coming up on 2 years. Oh, and by the way, let's go ahead and... Oh, I missed it. I was going to show you sunrise, but I missed it. Let's go ahead and save the game. Yep. So, Kawaii, I'm going to ask you to take your question to Mod the Sims, the help forum there. There's lots of help there, because chat isn't really the place for it. Thank you. And we have our paper delivered by the constable's daughter, whose name I've momentarily forgotten right now. Anyway. Oh, let's actually 3-speed that. Because it's 10 o'clock. She doesn't get up until 10. She likes to have a lie-in. If you sleep late, that doesn't automatically make you lazy. It just so happens that she is lazy and does sleep late. I sleep late, but I also work late. And I don't know, one of the good things about having your own business is I have just never... I've never been good at... Bills! Okay. So today, let's look and see what we have. She has to work today, but it's not until 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. She works late. Hello, Vicar. How are you doing? How's your sweet self doing? You so cute. I just want to pinch you. You do cute. You do boo. He's taking his morning walk. He likes to get a lot of walk around the town. And how's your repair skill anyway? Can you repair that sink? I mean, that shower? All right. And she's making her bed. Yeah, that's what happens. That's if you have the inaccessible beds mod. Okay, so she has done her cleanup for the day. Let's repair, and then let's... Actually, you know, I feel like she would not really be interested in cleaning a shower. She's cleaned up the evidence, and so I think she would call a repairman. Now, I do not have a playable repairman in, and I don't mean a mod, I mean... My method of playing is that I will have a sim play the role of an NPC. Like, for example, the police officer is the police officer. The actual playable police officer is also the NPC. I've talked about it over the years. So, hello, Ileana. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. So let's go ahead, because she's like, you know what? I am above this stuff. And call a service. But that does mean that I'm going to want to make a repairman sim and move them in to the flop house. All right, let's call the repairman. Oh, you know what? I just made a mistake. I just made a silly mistake. So I'm going to cancel this. And I'm going to go out to the neighborhood without saving. I did save. We did have that automatic save come up, so we won't lose everything. Because I just realized that I actually don't use NPC repairmans. The way I do it is I invite an NPC over, have them that I think can do the job, have them do it. Not an NPC, a playable, you know. And then I pay them using the money tree. So that's why I don't do that. My brain was going, you don't use these. You don't use these. And I went, oh yeah, I don't use these. So anyway, let's go out to the neighborhood here. I'm going to not save this because I don't want that NPC repairman to be in my character files forever. That's why. Hello, Jats. Hi. Yep, that was basically an oopsie. I told you, 5 hours of sleep, it's going to get better before, it's going to get worse before it gets better. But I'm always struggling to keep, well, not struggling, but focusing on keeping my, oh gosh, Kettle Falls looks so lovely today. Look at it, so nice. Look at Kettle Falls. But in any case, yeah, I always, just have playables do as many things as possible. I keep my NPC count down to as the minimum absolutely that you can have. A mailman, a fireman, a policeman, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's a nice mug that is a similar size to this in the Amazon shop. So, hello, Seiko! Hi! Seiko is the creator of Kathy, you guys, who's on vacation right now. She is in the Sim bin because she is traveling through the Simtopia travel agency. But while we're out here, actually, if you are new here and not yet kind of seen Kettle Falls, raise your hand real quick and let me know. Most of you guys have seen it, but I think there are a few new people in here who have not seen it. Kathy's travels are doing very well. She is traveled to Joe's hood, she's traveled to Heather's hood, and she's traveled to Angie's hood. Thank you. When the mod team posts the link at once, it just means they're doing their job. They're not spamming. They're just doing their job. It happens. It just means, you know. So Orange Juice hasn't seen it yet. Dove hasn't seen it yet. Roland, you know who created that mod? What's her name? Margot? She's putting out a lot of mods right now. Remind me again. Her name is, she's the mod creator who's putting out a lot of mods right now. She fulfilled one of your requests recently. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, but we have pictures to prove it. And Mary hasn't seen it. Gail hasn't seen it. So we're going to give a little quick tour of Kettle Falls for you. So Kettle Falls actually is a river island. This is a large river. And you know what? Back in the day, Grandma Shirley, some of you guys know Grandma Shirley, named the river that Kettle Falls was on, but I completely forgot what it was over the years. It was 3 years ago. Anyway. So yeah, Kathy has, Sago, she has definitely lived. So, this is a quick tour. Many of you guys have seen this already, but you know, some new people here. This is, so I did, first of all, here's the whole overview of the hood. You can see it's zoomed out. And the first thing I'll show you is why it's called Kettle Falls. We also, sometimes its nickname is Bunny Falls. But when I created the hood, this reminded me of a kettle with a teapot handle, the bottom of the teapot and the lid. So I just thought, you know, Kettle Falls looks nice. Turns out, and I didn't know this at the time, that Kettle Falls is actually a real place in the United States. So anyway, who knew? I didn't know that. And then over here, my goal was, when I created this hood, was to create a neighborhood. I wanted to make the tiniest possible neighborhood, but one that was still functional and could have a downtown or Main Street business area, farming area, low class area, middle class area, high class area, and beach lots, and still be incredibly tiny with pretty much all 10 by 10 lots with a few exceptions. So I designed this hood in SimCity 4, and this is how it came out. And I was trying to make it look like there was a riverbank. These are the riverbanks, and they go in and out and in and out. So just on this slice of the square, we're just seeing part of the riverbank. You understand? It's not just this and nothing. It goes on down here and it goes on up here. So when it curves up here, right here, it's curving up and then back down again and then up and that. You understand what I mean? So, oh, Sago, you would be most welcome. We are on our road to 100. We're at 92, I believe, as of right now. Yeah, Shirley, who is a friend of mine and a lovely woman. And my claim to fame is I once woke her up because I was snoring. Embarrassing, but true. Anyway, so anyway, this is a wonderful. Hello, Pink Rose. Is this your first time here? All right, so anyway, my apologies. So this is just, in my imagination, this is just some old ruins from the settlers of Kettle Falls. We have a kind of background storyline about aliens and Kathy, and this is the observatory here. And it's an old observatory. Eventually, I'd like to have a sim open this back up for the public. These are river boats in my imagination, even though they have sails on them, but I suppose you can have sails on a riverboat. And that people will stop off at different places along the river, hike up to the observatory. The observatory is up here because, of course, you need to have an observatory be at a high point here. She is doing well. I asked her, thank you. I asked her, who's in the train tonight? Earlier, Mara started the train. Mara Let's Play. I'm sure you know her. And this is just a river. I just wanted it to look like a river was coming through here, even though the actual animated water that you can get from The Sims 2 didn't look good here. So I just put this blue here to signify that that's a river. Here's a riverboat wreck here. And then Cindy, who's in chat right now, or she was earlier, is she was followed me in the train, and you can click that image there and see the Livesimming train. And then of course there's more aliens here, an alien backstory, which Kathy is kind of spearheading that. This is just a decoration. I liked how it came out. I just really liked it. And the other thing I was thinking about, and one of the difficulties with Akanthop, which many of you guys remember, is that I wanted I didn't like fill this all up with riverbank because it slows down the hood, and I wanted a hood that would be extremely easy to record, because back then I didn't know I was going to have a powerful computer like I do now. But I wanted something that was extremely easy to record, that gave me very little lag, that ran at 60 frames per second, you know, crisply at all times. This is Eloise Kettle. She is the goddess of the river goddess. And the boatmen say a little prayer to her as she passes. And she is the original founder of Kettle Falls. I won't forget Betsy, Faye, don't you worry. And I've shown this already, but this is the hood kind of backed out here like this. And then this is, for those of you guys who came in later, this is a watercolor of the same image of this. So this is a watercolor of Kettle Falls. There are watercolors available in the Redbubble store.